Hey guys, today I have a really cheap hybrid squad, but it's not much of a hybrid, but it still is. Um, and it's really cheap for its price of 12,500, and it's really solid. So today we're going to be running with the 3-5-2 formation, and the 3-5-2 is really good, especially in the midfield, but the only thing that it's lacking is the crossing that you're really exposed to crosses, but that's basically the only con about this formation. So anyways, let's get right into it. So in goal we have this guy, Guilherme. I think that's how you say it. Um, and RJ's Fifa actually recommended him when he was building his Russian League squad, and for his price of 500 coins, he really is a really good keeper. But sometimes he gets beaten at the near post, but I mean that happens once in a while, so it doesn't really bother me much. But he is a really good keeper, and 500 coins only. So at center back, we cut a few actually. Let's put them all in here. Okay. Here we have Miranda, Breno, and Felipe Santana, and I got Miranda for 750 coins, Breno for 450 coins, and Felipe Santana for 1,200, which I really did overpay for because if on open bid, I think you could get him for about 600 or 650 coins. So really, I did overpay for him. And like I said, guys, you know, you really could get the squad for a lot cheaper than 12,500 because really I did overpay quite a lot on these players. So anyways, Miranda, he has 72 pace, and you might be looking at that and being like, oh wow, that is really bad. You know, like that's not really bad, but that's pretty slow. But he doesn't feel 72 pace. He feels more like 75 or 76, which is really decent in that center back spot. Anyways, Felipe Santana, he is really quick for center back. 78 pace, and nice defending and heading stats. So I do really like him. He's very solid at heading, especially, and he can catch up to those attackers. And on the right hand side, we have Breno, and he has 76 pace, 74 defending, 74 heading, which isn't the great, but his pace really does make up for it. And he does have 3-star steals, which is nice in the defense. Anyways, let's go on to the center defensive midfielder. We have upgraded Luis Gustavo and Bender. Anyways, guys, Bender is I wouldn't say he's bad, but he's not really good. But in fact, I really do like him a lot, actually. He is really solid in defending, but sometimes his pace just doesn't feel up to par. But still, he is a great player for that center defensive mid spot, and he really does sit back and protect the back three. So I really do recommend him. He has great defending and heading stats, and some nice passing stats too. So anyways, Luis Gustavo, he has better pace, and he feels kind of quick too, and just an overall great holding midfielder to send the balls out for the left mid and right mid, or even the center attacking mid. Those over the top balls are pretty nice to play with him, and yeah, he just sits back and helps the defense, which is really important in these 3-back formations because you need really pacey defenders, and at the same time you need pacey defensive midfielders. Okay, so let's go on. Oh yeah, and also I got Bender for 900 coins and Luis Gustavo for 1,400. So I didn't really pay too much for them, and they are really good for their price. Anyways, on the right hand side we have Sydney Sam, and this guy has 90 pace. He is on the left hand side. He has a left foot on the right hand side, so that means he can really cut inside and shoot. And his shooting is kind of bizarre. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's not so good. But overall, he is a really pacey and a nice midfielder to have there. His passing is also really good, although it says 71. I think he can send the ball much better for the strikers up there. And I paid 1,100 for him, so I don't think that was. So I did pay quite a lot for him. Anyways, on the left hand side, we have Marco Marin. And I know that he did recently transfer to Chelsea, and I am looking to buy that card, but I just need to wait for his price to go down. But anyways, I bought him for 1,000 coins, and he is a really class player. 4-star skill moves. These two have 4-star skill moves. He's on the left-hand side, and he is right-footed, so he can cut in and shoot. And the 82 pace, he doesn't have the best of pace, but he really does get past defenders with that 4-star skills, and his free kicks and set pieces are really, really nice. Anyways, to link here, we have Kagawa. Shinji Kagawa. You know, he had many informs, but just to keep the squad really cheap, I decided to go with him. 86 pace, 72 shooting, 71 passing, 87 dribbling, and the rest doesn't really matter for a center attacking mid. So I got him for 1,300, which is a pretty good price, and he is just a beast. His free kicks are pretty good too, and his passing, although it says 71, no way. It feels more like 85, I guess, because it's really good. His through balls are really pinpoint to the strikers. And he is very cheap. Anyways, on a striker we have, first of all, we have Andre Schürrle and Arnautovic. And basically, these, just to tell you guys something, these 4 players, 2, 3, and 4 players, they all have 4-star skills, which is a pretty nice thing to have in your squad. Anyways, let's start off with their prices. Andre Schürrle, I overpaid by about 1,000 or so. I paid 2,500, which is really, really overpriced for him. But he is a really class striker. He has 4-star weak foot, 3-star skills, and Arnautovic has 4-star weak foot and 4-star skills. But anyways, let's focus on Schürrle here first. 89 pace, 83 shooting, 75 passing, 83 dribbling, and 70 heading, which is pretty decent for him. And his finesse shots and power shots are really, really nice. So I really do recommend him for you if you're building a German or a Bundesliga side. And he does only cost 1,500, but again, I did overpay for him. Anyways, on the left hand side, you might be thinking, oh, why didn't you get somebody like Podolski, who is really cheap, or even Gomez, who is relatively cheap too. But I mean, this guy is amazing. Arnautovic, Cal Freezy recently did a hidden gem video on him, and really, he is really good. His finesse shots, his heading, his shooting, his pace doesn't feel that good, but it doesn't feel 79. It feels more like 80, 81, 82, which is really good already, especially if you pair him up with another really fast striker here. And looking at comparing these two guys, you know, Schürrle obviously has the advantage on all of them. Some are tied like 56 defending and 70 heading, but this guy is just much taller than him, so he wins a lot of headers. And to be honest, they're about the same. Arnautovic might not be as fast, but his finesse is definitely up there with Schürrle's, and his dribbling is nice. 4-star skills, which is a really extra bonus, and when he does those skill moves, it isn't really kind of choppy. Like, he does it really smoothly, and he really gets fast players really easily. So you guys should really try Anatovic and Schiller. The combination up there is really nice. Again, I don't know how many times I've praised these two guys, but really give them a go. So basically, this is a squad as of now. You might be thinking, oh, this is really a hybrid, but I guess it kind of is, kind of isn't. But that's basically my squad for you guys. Anyways, I also wanted to touch on something, which is the chemistry problems here and here between the center defensive mids. But that will be in another video about the 3-5-2 formation and how it all works. So please keep your eyes out for that one. I'll give you a full rundown on how the 3-5-2 works and its problems, its strengths, and weaknesses. And on the bench, I just have these my non-rare EPL side, which is really budget too, and I will show it to you also in another video. So thanks guys for watching, and I will see you all next time. Thank you.